What's good, YouTube? It's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to another video. Happy Halloween. Today we're going to go ahead and make a dark trap melodic Halloween type of beat. So let's get straight to it. To help us out with some MIDI patterns and melodies, we're going to go ahead and use a sample pack from Sample Chefs called Canary Julz MIDI Collection. We're going to use a couple of the MIDI patterns from this pack and then build off from there. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a melody and then build out our beat. So let's go ahead and we can start off with a chord progression, but let's go ahead and just start off with MIDI full melodies. And let's use a dark trap melody. Sure, why not? And I do like to work in F minor, so let's go ahead and choose that key right there. Drag in the first pattern and let's see what we are working with. It's not dark enough for my liking. Let's go ahead and drag in the next one here. All right, that could be cool, but let's go ahead and just do another one here. Let's see this one here. All right, let's go to this one here. Let's see if this is going to round out. 4th time is a charm. Oh, I like the bounce to this one. All right, let's get to this one. I'm going to raise up the tempo on this one. Let's go to like 165 beats per minute. All right, let's bring it up to here and let's bring up a sound. I'm thinking like a dark sound that we put together before. Let's go to my channel strip setting, play pack and preset pack, and I'm going to bring in Drake's Blem lead. Let's see how that sounds. Gives us that dark vibe. All right, I like that. Let's go ahead and layer up the sound. I'm going to go ahead and create a new software instrument track. Let's copy down the same MIDI pattern. Let's go ahead and bring in, it's going off my screen here, but we're going to use a plugin, a third-party plugin called by UHE, Repro 5. And let's go ahead and bring in a sound here. Let's go to keys plucks. Oh, I like this one. All right, let's go ahead and just bring this up maybe 1 octave. Let's bring in the other one. Let's bring this up 1 octave as well. All right, let's go ahead and create another software instrument track, and we'll create like a top melody off of this MIDI pattern. Let's go ahead and duplicate that down, solo this out, and we probably should bring in a sound. So let's go to instruments again, and I'm going to go to another UHE product called Diva. I like to work with these plugins when you're going for like that dark melodic sound. Let's go to presets, and what are we going to use here? Let's see something in under lead. All right, so let's just create a top melody pattern here. I'm going to take out pretty much a lot of the bottom stuff here. Take that out. Let's take that out. And since this pattern just duplicates over 8 bars, it's going to just duplicate that first 4 bars. Let's go ahead and find a better sound for this. Let's go to Dream Synth, see what's there. All right, that could work. Just cut out some of the lows there. Bring in the other one. I'm going to cut out a little bit of the top end on this one. Just a little bit there. Bring in some reverb as well. All right, let's go ahead and close that up. Cut a little bit of the bass as well. Alright, so there's a main melody right there. Let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track. And let's go ahead and bring in Logic's EXS24 sampler instrument. And I put together like a dark sort of trap drum kit for this one here. So let's go ahead and draw in our drum pattern. Let's start off with a clap sound. Just put it on the 3s. Just duplicate that over. Duplicate that. Let's layer that up with like a perk sound. On this perk, we're going to go ahead and bring in some reverb. Maybe we'll add in another couple perk hits here. Maybe we'll do like a Metro Boomin', don't come out the house type of pattern at the end here. All right. Let's go ahead and bring in a hi-hat pattern here. Let's go back to our sample pack that we're working with here. I'm going to go back to MIDI loops. We're going to go to MIDI hi-hat patterns. And let's go ahead and just bring in a hi-hat pattern here. See what we can come up with, or what this has to offer. All right, so that's a little bit too much. It's too much stop and go. Let's go ahead and bring in another one. Let's see what this one's all about. No, we want like a full hi-hat pattern. So let's go ahead and bring this one in. Let's raise it up to our hi-hat. That one's not bad. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's take this one and see what it's like. This one might work. All right, let's take this one. The other one wasn't bad as well. Let's go back and see what that was. just take the other one that we just put in. Let's bring it back here. Which one was it? This one over here. Bring that back in, and let's go ahead and push this up to our hi-hats. And I'm just going to manipulate this a little bit. Let's go ahead and just let's do like a little bit of a pitch work over here. Just going to bring this one down. Bring this one down. And let's bring up these down as well, just to give a little bit differential in our beat. And since the pattern looks to be the same, let's go ahead and just duplicate that over. All right, next go ahead and duplicate this track over here. We're going to copy down the melody pattern. And we're going to go ahead and draw in our 808, and we're going to try and follow the bass pattern that's happening here in this melody. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, so let's see here. We're going to start on the F, since this is an F minor. Let's take this out. All right, then we'll go up to and that right there. Let's go and take that out. Go back down to the F. Let's go back up over here, like that. All right, we're going to go on that one there. Let's follow the same pattern as this, like that. And let's work on our last pattern here. All right, so we'll go on that note over there, bring that down. And we'll copy the same pattern as the one previous. And let's just duplicate that over the 8 bars. Oh. And now we worked out an 808 pattern from the MIDI melody. All right, let's go duplicate this track. Let's go ahead and bring in an open hat. We're going to go ahead and do that trick we like to do. Just create a little Haas effect. We're going to go to sample delay. We're going to change that over to milliseconds. And we're just going to push this up a little bit. Make the Haas a little bit wider. All right, and last but not least, let's go ahead and duplicate this track. Let's take out the sample delay. And let's go ahead and draw on our kick. Let's go ahead and just bring down our 808 pattern. And work out a kick pattern here. Just bring everything up to the kick. Not sure I want the kick to match the 808, but we can use this as a starting point. So let's switch switch that up. Too many kicks happening. All right, so let's just take that first one there. Let's do like a kick at the end here. Let's match this. And for this last one, let's just take that out like that. And let's just duplicate that pattern. So there is our beat pattern right there. Let's go ahead and just quickly arrange this. I might add in like a unique effect here. Let's take this up and we'll switch out our beat every 8 bars, let's say. I'm going to go ahead and bounce this one in place, this pattern. And we're going to go ahead and just reverse this. We're going to go to File, Functions, Reverse. And we're going to get something like this. It's probably going to sound cool. Bring it in with the beat. All right, let's go ahead and just arrange a quick beat, or a quick arrangement for this, and let's see how it turns out. So at the beginning, I'm going to take in just this reverse sound. Let's push this over. And then we're going to go ahead and push this over. And then we're going to go ahead and just bring in this melody over here on the next 8 bars. Create a build-up. All right, then we're going to move over to the next 8 bars. And we're going to drop in the drums minus the kicks. Let's go ahead and push that over. Let's duplicate this over. And let's go ahead and just bring in this pattern. I'll move this over. And bring in something like this. And it's going to drop into this section. And then we're going to drop it out here. So we just focus on that perk hit. All right, maybe we'll bring this back a little bit here. Pull it back to 32, bar 32. All right, and then we'll drop in back into our reverse here. Bring in another instance of the reverse. And then we're going to bring in the full drum set. Where are we here? Push this over, push this over. Okay, bring in the kicks. And then we're going to go ahead and just drag that back out, duplicate that over. And let me just fix that up here. All right, so we go from this to that. Bring in this melody. Then maybe we'll go ahead and bring this back into play. Let's just drag this back out. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's take out the drums. Let's push out the drums to the next bar. And let's push this over. And I have an effect here I'm going to bring in just to make it a little bit more Halloween-y. We're going to go ahead and just bring in like this thunder rain sound. Makes any song sound more scary. So we're just going to just bring that to like a first bar here, and it sounds like this. Let's make that nice and low. Gives it that Halloween vibe. Bring it to here. Let's take this out actually. at the end, we're going to do something cool that a lot of producers like to do in music. We're going to go ahead and just bring in a halftime effect here. So let's go to audio units, cable guys, halftime. And it's just going to pretty much halftime this. So it's going to get a cool effect like this. So let's go ahead and going to create, let's see here. Actually, let's just automate that in here. So as soon as it drops into bar 49, we're going to go ahead and automate that plugin to turn on. So let's just do that. Let's go to touch, hit play. All right, let's go ahead and just read that automation out. Change this over to halftime. Power on. Not power on. It's going to be to there, right there. Let's bring this down. Make sure this is lined up at bar 1. There we go. And actually, that halftime sounds kind of cool in this melody here. So what if we add the halftime melody on this? Let's see what it sounds like. If we go out from here. Doesn't sound half bad, but let's just stick to our main idea. And on this halftime, I'm just going to change it to 2 bars so that we get our clap every time it hits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Listen to the beat. We just put together a sort of dark Halloween melodic trap beat. We used a couple melodies from a sample pack called the Canary Julz MIDI collection. I'll place a link in the description box below this video, and enjoy. So there is the beat right there. Just a couple of different ideas that you guys can use when working with a MIDI pack, and just a couple flavors that you can put together. The halftime didn't quite hit properly there, but it's okay. You guys get the idea. So that's it. That's the trap Halloween kind of beat we put together for today. Happy Halloween. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you do have any questions on this, you can ask me in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, remember thumbs up, share it, and of course hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later. Peace.